I'm very confused. So we are back here today in a Model 3, have some exciting tests we're going to do, but real quick I want to thank BJ here in Colorado who let us use and borrow his Model 3. Thank you so much. Definitely show him some love down in the comment section, but today is a good day. So I've done a lot of autopilot tests, and specifically I've done a lot of what happens when you're not paying attention, the autopilot jail that we've kind of coined along the way. And Model 3 is different. You don't have the MCU in front of you. There's only the one center screen. So I was kind of curious to see what happens if you don't pay attention to Model 3. And a lot of you guys had requested that. So we are going to do that today. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and put it in tack. And do that. We'll jump up to 40 miles an hour, which is what we've done on the previous test. And no hands, but hands gently over the wheel in case something happens. You can easily take over. Yeah, I'm curious to see like what shows up on this screen. Is it the whole top part that lights up? Is it just the part on the left side where the actual car is? Very curious to see, and also see if it reacts the same. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this is actually the road that I've done all my other autopilot jail videos on. So we'll see if it reacts the same as Model S. So we are getting the hold steering wheel. Okay, so it is just showing blue on the top of the left side where the car is. Flashing. It does take up quite a bit of that real estate there. Okay, so the first beep. Second beep, third beep. Okay. Okay, auto steal unavailable the rest of this drive. So let's see if it, okay, so there's the hazards. We are now at 0. And then press accelerator to resume cruise. Pressing the accelerator. And then it keeps throwing it back in. That's weird. It says press accelerator to resume cruise. I'm pressing the accelerator. I'm very confused. Huh. Okay. Well, I kept saying press accelerator to resume cruise, and I was pressing the accelerator. We'd speed up a little bit, and then we'd stop right back down. I had to actually push the brake. And now you can see auto steal is unavailable the rest of this drive. So, unfortunately, we ignored it and we got kicked out. Being that we still have the Model 3 for pretty much the rest of the day, I think we should also go ahead and test taking off our seatbelt and lifting our butt off the seat, much like I did in my Model S, and see what kind of warnings we get when we do that. Okay, so here we are going 40. I just touched the steering wheel. I now have unbuckled. I'm completely unbuckled. And it's beeping, but it's keeping us at autopilot. Interesting. What happens if I... Wow. Okay, I'm completely out of the seat. And autopilot is unaffected. Okay, that was not expected. Model S didn't like that at all, but Model 3, it appears, it doesn't much matter. Don't try this at home, kids.
Okay.
Oh! Cruise speed reduced. Driver seatbelt is unbuckled.
So there you go. When you take off your seatbelt while autopilot is on, it immediately...
Now if I put it back on...
Oh. Were you stopped yet, or were you
I didn't touch anything.
Oh, well, okay.
I put my seatbelt back on and it worked. Okay, so in this test, we just have tack enabled, and I'm gonna try removing my seatbelt on here. Okay. So when I remove my seatbelt with just tack enabled, it does this, but with autopilot, it's accepting it. Now, does it keep us at like 1 mile an hour? Oh, it does the 1 mile an hour thing. But it's not as jerky as my Model S is. Very, very weird. It sounds like it's trying to like get my attention. Now, if we put the seatbelt back on, it continues. Okay. Now, if we take the seatbelt back off and do this, we're gonna go ahead and try lifting our butt out of the seat. Oh! Okay, vehicle automatically parked to prevent rollaway. Ensure seatbelt is fastened and door closed. Okay, there we have it. Didn't expect that one. Yeah, very, very interesting. This whole Model 3 test, I got a lot of results I didn't expect. So we're in TAC and we remove our seatbelt. It slows us down to 1 mile an hour. We lift our butt, putting no weight on the seat. It kicks us out completely and puts the vehicle in park. Now when we're in autopilot and we take our seatbelt off, it just beeps at us. And then when we lift the weight out of the seat, it doesn't beep, it just keeps going. So, very weird. I would have assumed in autopilot it would have done the same thing as when in TAC, because you really should never be without your seatbelt on, especially in autopilot or TAC, because the only time I can imagine you maybe take your seatbelt off, like I have in the past, is like when you're coming up to a toll booth or something. Not something you should be doing in daily driving at all. So yeah, a lot of weird situations. I don't know if that was just something that was maybe missed or why they did that. I don't know, maybe I'll reach out and see if they have an explanation, do a follow-up eventually. But yeah, huge thanks to BJ for letting us borrow his Model 3. Definitely show him some love down in the comment section down below. As always though, if you are looking for a Tesla, definitely check out our website, teslainventory.com. If you're looking for a new or used Model S or X, feel free to use our referral code down below in the description or at the top of our website for free unlimited supercharging. Currently that is the only way to get it, and it is an awesome perk, especially if you do a lot of road trips. Unfortunately, it does not work on Model 3s or previously owned Model S or Xs. As always though, a thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Go and click here to subscribe, here for some other videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.